Welcome. Thursday evening. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Girls Run These Worlds. I'm Everest Burke, and tonight we're running some Drama Llamas, a system that I wrote that is currently kickstarting as part of Zine Quest 5. So this is a reality TV tabletop role-playing game with a llama-flavored twist. All of our contestants are llamas in the Llamaverse, where everybody is a llama. Our show is a reality TV contest called the Popularity Contest. It is a contest for llama lifestyle influencers competing to win 1 million new, totally genuine, real followers on a platform of their choice and a contract with an agency. We are on episode 2. We have already had one winner and a couple of losers. We have had an audience vote, which we will be finding out the results of. Will it be Melissa Hoofington or Destiny Price taking the forfeit this episode for their terrible behavior last episode? Just appalling. We love it. That's quite enough for me. I'll go around and let's introduce our players. We'll go in alphabetical order of your real life actual names. Ida.
Hi everyone, I'm Ida. My pronouns are she and her. I will be playing Ileana, the friendliest, happiest, fluffiest ball of sunshine. Ileana, whose pronouns are she and her. She is the Miss Congeniality type, and she really wants to be your friend. She'll do anything to be your friend. She'll be very sad if you're not her friend by the end of this episode. Be her friend.
Wonderful. Next up, we have Mary.
Hi, I'm Mary. Pronouns are she and her. I'm playing Kamara Lamar, and her pronouns are she and her. She's a very hot mess and a complete idiot. So, yeah, enjoying playing her.
Amazing. Philippa.
Hi everyone, I'm Philippa. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Melissa, the puppet master, who is not doing very well so far, but maybe she'll have a better time this time round if she actually focuses on her own work.
Amazing. And finally, Rowena.
Hi everyone, Rowena here, she, her pronouns. I am playing Destiny Price. She has been a part of the Llama Tears as a child pop star, and now she's back in the competition, but didn't do so great last episode, so we'll see how that plays out this time around.
She did a lot. She did a lot. I'll give her that. Amazing. So, without further ado, we will set the scene. Last time we set up that you are in this contest, the Popularity Contest. You are staying in a luxurious mansion together, but somehow all sharing one big dorm room the last time you got to decorate. You are back there again today, gathered up with the production team, the producer, the main producer on this show, a llama with curly white fur and a very, very basic black outfit, black trousers, black polo neck, walkie-talkie attached on the hip, sort of comes in as like, okay, everybody gather up. Good morning, everyone. I trust you slept well. Yes, wonderful. Well, so the episode went great last time. We want more of the same today. You're really settling in. I think this is going to be a great show. So the way we're going to start today is we're going to do some confessional interviews. We're going to take you in one by one, and we're going to talk about last episode. I know it was only a couple of days ago, but the audience won't remember what happened because audiences. So we're going to sit you down and you're going to tell us from your perspective how last episode went, recap some important events from the last episode to you, and talk to us about your strategy for this episode. Do we have any volunteers who'd like to go first? Is anybody super keen?
I'll go first.
Okay, wonderful, Kamara. Come on in, follow me. Takes you away to this side box room. It's got blacked out windows, sort of curtain all around the room to kind of create this soundproof, but probably not, box where it's just you and a camera and a comfortable chair and the producer on the other side with a clipboard of questions. Um, he sits down and says, "Okay, Kamara, if you could look into the camera. So, what are your main recollections from filming last episode? What do you think the audience should know about what happened last time?"
Well, yes, it went really well. Feel like got to know some of the contestants. I really like Ileana. She seems like a good soul. Not haven't had much of a chance to speak to the other two. And yes, it's going well. I won. I won. So that's good. And did you see the way Bryony looked at me?
We caught it on camera, and it is recorded for the ages.
You
Yes.
did. Would I be?
We're filming this whole thing, Kamara.
You have the footage. Could I see it?
Uh, yeah, I mean, you'll see it when it airs, just like everybody else. So, do you have a strategy for maintaining your winning streak?
Well, as I said last week, I have done a course in the ballistic therapies, so I do know a lot about hoof care, and yes, I'm quite looking forward to this week. I think I'll do well.
Amazing. Well, that's wonderful, Kamara. Can you send in Destiny?
Of course, darling. Yes.
Yes, wonderful.
Click,
Thank
click,
you.
click, 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 click. Destiny,
What?
they want you, darling. You're up. It's your turn.
All right, I suppose. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
The sassiest clip clops ever. Clip clop. And in you come, and here's a good morning, Destiny. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh, that's it's not a happy face. Is there anything we can do to get you in the mood for the day? Anything you need?
Yeah, can we get some actual judges here that know how to judge challenges?
I think you'll really like today's judge. I'm sure. It's a surprise. Bridie's going to announce the celebrity guest judge, but I'm really hopeful that you will be happy with the caliber of the guests that we have today.
Excellent, because I require only the highest caliber.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. We can tell that about you. What would you like the audience to know about last episode?
The
What do you
last
think?
the last episode was quite frankly a bunch of bull crud. Okay? Because I put in my best efforts. I hit the prompt. I used the sponsors. I gave such a delightful presentation. And yet somehow I was still in the bottom two. I don't understand how that's possible because I'm me.
Do you think it was a good idea to uh, to be quite as brusque with Bryony as you were?
That's show business, baby. If Bryony can't take it, maybe Bryony should not be the host.
Fantastic. Do you have a strategy for coming out on top today?
Yes, well, obviously look at me. I embody wellness. I'm just a wellspring of wellness. But because I'm super smart, I did some research on some, you know, top of the line, trendy wellness tips, tricks, and techniques that I can't wait to show everybody.
Amazing. We can't wait to see what you come up with, Destiny. Thank you very much. Could you send in Ileana, please?
Okay, I guess, sure. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. Hey,
Yeah?
they want you.
Oh, okay. How did yours go?
Why do you care?
Well, because we're here to support each other.
Whatever. Just go.
Okay, see you later. Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap.
And in you come into the room. Good morning, Ileana. How are you?
Hi, good morning. Happy to be here. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you all so much for your work behind the scenes.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Ileana. So what this is about is reminding the audience what happened last time. So what do you remember from last episode? What do you think is important for us to bear in mind coming into this episode?
Oh my goodness, so many exciting and wonderful things happened. I made a really special friend in Kamara, and I really got to see how our friendship really elevated our work, and I think brought us a little extra special something that the judges really liked. So there's more proof in the power of friendship. And also I extended a friendly hoof to Melissa when I think it she got caught in a situation where she didn't appear to be on her best hoof, but I gave her a good lift up, and I hope she remembers that. And what else happened? Oh, I'm really happy that my new friend Destiny is working on being her truest self and asserting what she wants.
That's a very nice way to put it, Ileana. Wonderful.
I will keep
Um,
supporting her and asserting what she wants and needs.
Great. Do you have a strategy for helping yourself do your best?
Oh, sure. Always start off with the right hoof. And I got quite some comments on from the last episode. And I think for a skincare regimen, we're going to focus on keeping our hides nice and clean, especially after runny makeup.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you had a little moment there, but I think it could happen to anyone. Could happen to
Yeah.
anyone.
And it's not so bad. I mean, you end up moisturizing yourself, which is good for our llama hides.
Wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
I'm glad you think so.
I do.
Oh, we're
Uh,
friends.
there we are. Thank you,
Oh,
Ileana. Could you send Melissa in, please?
sure, happy to do so. See you later. Bye. Clip, clap, clip,
Bye,
clap,
bye.
clip, clap, clip, clap. Melissa, Melissa.
Is it me? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
off I go. Off I go.
you'll do
Clip,
great.
clip, clip. Thanks. Hi, morning, everyone. Morning, morning, morning.
Good morning, Melissa. Last episode, how do you feel that went? What are your recollections?
I mean, some might say that I take an approach where I just completely forget any issues I ever have, and that's why I'm so confident. But I just see it as reframing. So I wasn't perfect last time, but if you think about it, that makes me very relatable. Um, so I guess the only way is up, really. Had a little bit of a problem with getting my stuff done on time, but I feel like I made it work in my favor. And yeah, as I say, I'm super excited for this week because yeah, I know loads about yoga, and my mum has a subsidiary business in tea, so I'm sure I'm going to be just really great at all of this.
Yeah, really
Obviously,
bringing those expertise in, right? So that's your strategy,
yeah,
is to bring your existing knowledge to
exactly.
the fore. Wonderful.
Yes.
And you have an
Hope.
alliance with Destiny as well.
Oh yeah, I have had a long time, 2 whole days to think about it. We'll see if that lasts. I'm not sure if she is the llama for me. Got to look out for
Well,
number one.
we're excited to watch you figure that out. Wonderful. If you go back into the room
Yeah.
and let everyone know, we'll be sending
Thank
Bryony
you.
down in just a second.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks. Waves her hoofs at everyone.
Bye. Hoof waves.
Bye.
Okay, right. So you are
Brownie's
all
coming
back
everyone.
together.
Look cute.
Yeah. The production team gathers up, gets you all in position, ready for Bryony's big entrance. And yeah, a few seconds later, you're waiting for a little while, getting a little bit uncomfortable, but eventually Bryony opens the door and walks in and says, "Hi."
Hi, Bryony.
She looks
Good
up your
morning,
says,
Bryony.
oh, how do you feel about that reaction? The production seems like it's fine. It's fine. Don't know. Wasn't that enthusiastic. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in. And when I come back in, I need a proper reaction. Okay. All right. She walks out. Comes back in. Hi, I'm Bridie
Granny!
Love.
Granny!
That's better. Click, clop. Over she comes and says, "It's so great to see you all back here for our second episode of the popularity contest. How are we all feeling? Are we excited to see how today goes?"
Yeah. Brand new day.
Wonderful. So, the theme of today's episode is health and wellness. This is very important to me as a world famous hoof model. I have to be at my best all the time. One cold can completely destroy my schedule, so I have to take the best possible care of my physical well-being. Today, we will have a special guest judge. It's just me for the mini challenge, but later on, we will be joined by Plymouth Paltrot, famous wellness influencer, Oscar winning actress, uh, ex wife of that guy who's in that band in it. So I'm sure you're all very excited to meet her. She's, I'm sure, very excited to meet you and to judge your challenge. But what she will be judging, I will tell you later. First things first, I have to announce the loser of last week's episode. After the public vote, I will remind you that the loser will have a forfeit to do this episode and will have to do the entire episode with, and she pulls out these sort of little plastic sock things and says, moisturizing hoof covers on. So, who won? Who lost the public vote? Drum roll. Somebody's like, we'll add it in post. We'll add it in post. She's like, great, great. The loser of last week's vote and winner of this forfeit is Destiny.
What?
The people have spoken, Destiny. You have to wear these. She hands you over the moisturizing hoof socks.
The people are absolutely out of their minds, but don't worry, I'll turn it around in this episode.
I'm sure you will. So, what is your first challenge? We will start today with your mini challenge. And the challenge is, did I say challenge too many times? Never mind. You will split into teams of two and do a hoofacure on each other. So, you'll do a live stream showing off your hoofacure, and you will also, of course, have to mention a sponsor. This week's sponsor is Floof's Hoofs, the supplement for strong and shiny hoofs. So, Kamara, as the winner of last week's episode, you get to choose who you want to be paired off with, and then the two remaining Llamas will be paired together. Who do you choose, Kamara?
It's quite a decision, isn't it? I think I'll go for Ileana.
I would have never guessed. Thank you so much.
Fabulous. So, Destiny and Melissa, you're together because Kamara did not choose you.
Great.
All right. So, one of you will execute the hoofacure and the other will receive the hoofacure and model it. You will both live stream together. You will be judged as pairs. If you have any questions,
Great.
please ask a less busy person. I have to go and do something else now. Bye.
Bye, Bridie.
Bye.
I.
The producer sort of claps their hoofs together and somebody wheels in a kind of trolley full of different hoof polishes, moisturizing treatments, a couple of bottles of Floof's Hoofs. And yeah, they sort of stand back and say, okay, everybody, we're here if you need anything. Bryony will be back in about half an hour to judge the results of your mini challenge. She's just resting in her trailer for now. Yes, any questions? We're here. So, Go for it. Right,
Mad dash for the
Llamas, to
cart.
remind you. Great, you dash for the cart.
Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap. Just grab everything in my llama arms and go back to Kamara.
Darling, is it all right if I do the modelling? I'm terrible at nails. I'll have to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. What did you have in mind?
I'll do whatever you want, darling. I'll just, model.
Okay, okay. I'll do my best. Oh, I noticed that you had lots of wonderful herbs at your place. You think we can incorporate some of that?
Oh yes, definitely. Whatever,
Okay, okay.
whatever you think, that'd be great.
And if Kamara has like some dried, like lavender, like some dried thyme or something.
Well,
If there's an
bushy.
herbal blend of her Floof's hoofs, she'll pick that up too.
Yeah, Floof's Hoofs is just a tablet supplement. You look at the side of the bottle and it says, just 12 easy doses per day.
Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay, okay. And I start to brainstorm with Kamara
Okay, great.
about that. Maybe I'll
What are
just PM
Destiny and
her.
Melissa doing?
I'm just staring at Destiny's hooves, clad in these gloves.
I guess that means that I need to give you the hoofacure given my situation.
Yeah, I guess it does mean that. How much hoof dexterity do you have in those?
Well, I mean, when I was on the Llama Tears, we did
Yes,
really
yes, yes.
intense choreo with our
Right.
performances, so I feel like I'm pretty dexterous.
But were you wearing gloves at the time?
No, but I don't see why it could be any different between gloves
Oh well,
and
it'll
like
be fine. It'll be fine.
okay. Um
Let's just and yeah, Melissa's giving you a bit of the cold shoulder, and sort of rifles through some of the colours and is like, well, my signature colours are normally, green and red, classic.
oh
What about you?
really? I was gonna say I thought that you were into that monochrome drab gray situation based off of last
Oh
week's
no,
show.
that's was just for the trend, for the room, uh,
Oh, I see.
but no, no, my obviously my socials are themed, so
Oh,
they are
yeah.
actually themed after Christmas colours, but then I just decided to keep them. So
Oh, interesting. Well, you probably don't have enough followers for me to follow you, so I guess I might have missed that one.
I'm going to need a drama roll from Destiny because she's being so...
Melissa's just like,
First, Melissa's taste is drab.
Okay. Let's see. Drama roll.
2d6,
I'm not the one wearing
please.
the plastic gloves.
Listen, it's fine. Okay, let's see here. Let's pick up my dice. I'm rolling with my gloves, by the way.
Commitment. You've got to admire
Oh,
it.
oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. Here we go. 7.
Oh, that meets it. So yeah, you add 2 drama where either of your results are 6.
No.
Okay, so you add 2 drama and you are up to the relatable category somehow. Audience is enjoying this sort of sassiness. They're like, yeah, Melissa's taste is drab. Like,
I can't believe you just said that. I thought we're supposed to be in an alliance. Whatever. Look, let's just get on with it. Like, okay. And I grab
Okay.
just a random assortment of colours and go and like toss them onto one of our bed sheets to start sorting through. And I'm like, I guess I'll have to do all the work as well because you can't touch anything in these stupid
Yeah,
gloves.
don't forget all the greens and reds, Melissa. Destiny just sits on the edge of the bed and doesn't do anything.
amazing. Wonderful. Okay, so to remind you all how this works,
I look
even in a mini
longingly at the other
challenge
two.
even in a mini challenge, you have at least 2 actions that you have to take while this challenge is in progress. So we've got Destiny sitting on 1 drama move right now. Does anybody have anything they want to do while we're in the preparation phase for this challenge to stir some things up?
Can Kamara, while they're like preparing stuff, say to Ileana, "So, Ileana, what's your history? Tell me, darling, what's your childhood trauma?"
Childhood trauma. Oh dear. I was a very happy llama growing up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so lovely.
I
Never
mean-
seen any of the animals? Nothing happened to them, or
Why, what have you heard?
oh, nothing, darling. Just wondering. And I'm trying to expose Ileana, like if she's got any secrets.
Okay. So you're trying to do an expose move. So to remind you all how this works, you started off, you say you want to do an expose, you roll. If you are successful, then you work together with the target to figure out what their deep dark secret that they're exposing is. So roll a d6 for me.
Just 1d6.
Just 1d6.
Oh, hang on. Let me. Oh, how do I? Ooh, pressed it way too many times.
just 1d6 once.
It's
Not however many times you need to get the right result.
a 3.
A 3. Okay, a 3. Yeah. The cameras are not looking at you right now. Ileana, I'm guessing, is just doing the sort of wide-eyed blink. You lose 1 drama. That is
Oh no!
failure.
Well, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It was a worthy attempt. A worthy attempt.
Ileana for sure is looking like shuffled eye, like. What did you hear? No, I'm happy. Everything's great. The animals are all lovely. No harm ever comes to them.
Oh, not ominous at all. Okay.
I think I've been sort of staring longingly at the other two, at least from my position. Seem like they're working well together. So I'm like, Destiny, just keep looking. I think I saw some interesting stencils over on the table. I'm just gonna go and have a quick look. You keep looking.
You
through.
want it Christmas? You said Christmas themed.
Whatever. I mean, you could do like a Llama Tears thing if you wanted, seeing as you're gonna paint it.
Oh my god! I draw the Llama
Yeah,
Tears
forget it.
logo every day. I'm so excited.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, you keep doing that, and she like hoofs it over, and then tries to casually like lean against like Kamara's various like plants in her section room. Like, hi, you two. I was just looking for a light green, and I couldn't find it on the other side. Anyway, and she like leans in close, and she's like, did you hear like last time that Destiny tried to like overthrow Bryony, and I heard that like if she keeps doing that they might even think of kicking her off the show. Like, can you imagine? That would mean there'd be only 3 of us. It'd make the competition even more fierce. Like, who do you think would win in that case? And I am trying to stir the pot, which is
Stir
my
the pot. You're
signature
doing a special Puppet
move.
Master move. Give me
Yeah.
3d6, discard the lowest
share
result.
rumour.
If you get a 7 or over, we're going to add some drama.
So I got 5 and 3, so 8.
8. You add 2 drama to your score.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yay.
how do
I'm up from
Ileana
0.
and Kamara react? Yeah. Up from
Kamara's
0.
like, oh, I heard about this. They told me. I can't believe she's trying to do anything to my beautiful Bryony. If she, I'm telling you
I
now, if she
know,
does
right?
something, she better alpaca her bags and leave.
Yes, exactly. Like, you know, I think maybe Kamara, you're right. Like, maybe you should say something. Like, I don't know, Ileana, you heard her as well, right? Like, she's saying that she wants to like run the show. It's ridiculous. Like, everyone knows Bryony's the best, right?
Exactly. And she's going to ruin my plan. I'm telling you now, she's going to ruin it. I mean, not plan. The
Plan?
no.
To win,
Yeah,
presumably.
yes, my plan to win. My plan to win. Yes,
Mhm.
okay, yes,
But-
that's it, darling. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes, my plan to win.
But Destiny is her friend. She just wants to be her true self. Why would she ever do this?
Ileana going for an ugly cry. It's the episode.
Why,
So
why
early.
would she do this? No, I thought I cared
okay,
for her.
Liana, I
She
can't
really
ruin my
doesn't
fun.
want to do that. Can I roll my drama?
You absolutely can. This is your special Miss Congeniality room.
No,
Ugly cry. Please give me 2d6
no.
to
Okay,
start the
Liana.
lowest results if you
Uh,
get
how-
7 or over.
You said 3d6?
3d6 because you have advantage, so you get to
Oh.
roll 3 and then discard the lowest result.
Oh my goodness, it was
To
really
get-
good. That's a 6 and a 5.
So because you rolled 6, not only are you over 7 there, you get to add an additional point of drama, so you add 3. So you are now on 6 points of drama, right up in the relatable zone.
No, we have to help Destiny. We can't let her do that. She has to be nice. She has to be friendly. She'll hurt
Yeah.
herself. She'll get kicked out of the competition. That's awful.
I know, right? It would be awful. I open my arms to give Ileana a hug. And be like, it's okay. It's okay.
Destiny, you can totally see this happening. You are all in a dorm room
Yeah,
together.
like-
The cameras are swarming. Something is going on, and you are not involved. There's only so long that you're going to be drawing the Llamateers logo before you look up. You know what's going
Yeah.
on.
Oh, I definitely clip clop over there. Clip clop, clip clop. Oh, actually, my clip. I guess they're sounding softer. Clip clop, clip clop.
Squelch, 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 squelch.
A little plasticky, just like.
What is going on here?
Oh, Ileana's expressing her feelings again. In fact, I think she has some feelings about you, right, Ileana?
About me?
I want my friend to
Yeah, I
stay
think
on
Mary
the
did as well.
show.
Whoa. What is this about
I
me
want you
not
to
being on?
stay.
Who said that I'm getting kicked off the show?
I point my hoofs at Willis.
I put my horse at Kamara. Kamara was very worried, right, Kamara?
Well, darling, I must say, you need to back off on Bryony. I'm telling you now, because she is the best, and I don't think you quite understand just how important she is to the well, for the show. For the show, she's very important for the show.
Yeah.
And
She's
Destiny
very
goes
important
up
to all
to
of us here.
going to Kamar and says, "Oh, you would love me to back off so that you can go right on in and go right on her backside. Now, wouldn't you? I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. And you," and she turns
Yeah.
to Melissa, "I thought we had an alliance. What is happening here?"
I'm looking out for you. I'm telling you about Kamara, obviously.
But Eliana said that you said something.
Eliana is in her feelings. She doesn't know what's going on. It's okay, Eliana. Don't worry about it. Liz is lying through her teeth.
Well, whatever is happening here,
Uh,
all this stress is going to ruin your hoofs and it's going to make your manicure look
That's true.
terrible. So let's go back to our space.
I think drama rolls all round for that one because pretty much everybody was getting involved in some way or other. But just straight drama rolls for everyone, please.
So it's
Is
1d6?
that just 1d6?
Just 2d6.
Oh, 2d6.
2d6 and a 7 or above means you add 2 drama.
No.
Nope.
A 4 double twos.
4
Did
and a
anybody
2,
get over
6.
7? 6.
No.
Ugh, unlucky dice. Okay. You break up. The producers, though, are looking at each other like,
Kamara's going to start going, oh, I just, honestly, she doesn't understand just how important Bryony is. And I'm going to do a sob story. Do I need to roll for sob story? I don't think I do.
Sob story.
So once per session, you move your drama score to 7 by revealing a tragic backstory.
It's once per season.
Oh,
So
season. Sorry.
so if you do this now, you cannot sub story again in
Okay.
any of the episodes. You can
Yeah.
do it now and move your score to 7 if that's what you want to do.
Can I? So just need to roll a d6. Yeah.
Only if so right now, because you don't have villain edit, sub story is actually usually used if you are toxic or have a villain edit to sort of
Hmm.
undo the toxicity and to be like, you don't understand, I've had it hard. You can do it at any time and move your score to a 7. You only have to roll if you currently have villain edit status. If you
Right.
don't have
Okay.
villain edit status, you can just move it to 7. Like, people will just believe you. If you've got villain edit, you have to roll because it's like, wait a minute. But yes, you can do that if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Brian is so important to me, and you know I was being bullied at school, and then I found a fan club, and well, I, I mean I just she's just so important to me. Oh, and I'll just get really upset
I'll
about
be upset with Kamara,
So
while
your
also
sub
patting her
story.
hooves.
So Kamara, to be clear, your sub story is that you are obsessed with Bryony, and this is just your chance to meet her.
Well, that's also my dark secret. So I don't know if I want to. Oh, hang on. So
You
once
might
per
have lots
episode.
of deep dark secrets. It's okay to have more than one deep dark. You can have one deep dark secret revealed per episode. It's no worries.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say that's my sub story, and then I'm gonna keep my dark secret for now
Okay,
because
all right.
it's a little bit darker than
But
my
you
sub story.
you moved your score to a 7, so you are the high end of relatable right now.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Um, you have all made enough moves in this challenge prep that we could move to judgment. If you want to, you still have budget to make more moves if you would like. Is there anything anyone wants to do for the rest of this challenge?
Yes, I would like to do one of my special moves.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna name drop.
Nice. So that's
And
your armor move, which would reduce your drama if it's successful.
oh, is that my karma move? Well, I don't want to
Yeah,
do that.
that's your like people would be like, oh, she knows famous people, and you're surrounded by
Oh.
people who want to be famous. If you want to increase your drama, your special move is scene steal, where you basically just start hamming it up with your particular talent that you feel like everybody should be aware of.
It's like
Mm.
Kamara's like crying her eyes out. You could just come over and just be like,
So,
whatever.
Destiny, we're going to do those Llamateer nails.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of which, and she'll turn the producers. Have you seen my famous Llama Tears dance? I was on the Llama Tears, you know. You know what? I think I might come up with a reboot. I think it would be a really great TV show, don't you? A
Uh,
5, 6, 7, 8. Llama Tears, we are here for
I didn't
you.
know that.
Llama Tears, wipe those tears away. Hey, hey, not you, Eliana. We're here.
Amazing.
But it
That is definitely a
burns.
scene steal. The cameras turn from like Kamara sobbing and telling her life story to just what is going on, to you in the middle of this dorm room doing this freshly choreographed Llama Tears dance. Give me a drama roll with advantage, please, because you are
Ooh.
stealing the scene.
Eliana is wiping away her tears.
Oh, I got a 6. I got a 6 on one of them. It's a 10 with a
Okay,
6.
so you add 3 points of drama. So yeah, I think that takes you up to a 7, which
It
you are
does.
level with Kamara right now in terms of your drama
Mhm.
level. Very cool. The producers kind of like, Destiny, to be clear, we will certainly air your dance, but we will have to put some public domain music over it.
Okay, I mean that's you can. Oh, you know what? You can use one of my top hits, and by top I mean like top on one of those other leaderboards. Okay, it's a song that is called "Lemonade" Don't confuse it with Beyonce's. Mine is the better lemonade, okay? It's a
Uh,
concept.
Amazing. Yes, we'll definitely look that
Lisa,
up and show that to the
I'll send
editors
it
and
to
see if they can
you.
make it fit. Might not quite fit the rhythm of the dance, and you might look better dancing to say, I don't know, unnamed, improvised jazz number 4. So
By
we'll have to
Kevin
see
McLarmer.
what fits the. But we'll make you look great. I promise. I promise.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Bye, lemonade.
Amazing. So, how are you all doing with your actual challenges?
Oh,
I feel like me and Destiny have not done much, which probably is standard.
The
Again,
producer
standard for
calls out and
Melissa.
says, "Okay, 10-minute warning, everyone. Bridie's going to be back in 10. So you might want to actually apply some hoof accoutrements. I don't know. I've never had a hoof cure, but I assume you know what you're doing."
Destiny, I don't think we're ready, but in these
We are so
situations,
ready.
I don't know. One of my favorite things to do in these sorts of situations is cheat. So why don't we go and just steal their steal most of their colors so they can't do their design?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
cool. I'm gonna I'll be like, you keep dancing, and I will and I start to
Yeah, I think
sneak,
that's a good idea
kind of
because
sneak around the back of various
my
people.
hoofs give it away. So go ahead.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So you keep dancing, and I want to sabotage, and I'm gonna try and sneak around to scoop up
Make me a
a load of
sabotage roll.
the
I'm
colours
allowing
and things.
it because they're distracted, because otherwise this would be very,
Yeah.
very difficult to do while they're actually
Yeah.
using these things.
the dance is so mesmerizing.
Ooh,
Oh, she really
5 and
can move.
5. So
I
10.
can.
Oh no, 1d6. Excuse me. But they were
1d6,
5 and 5, so a 5.
5. You
1d6. Yeah.
succeed, and the targets do not know that you have done that. So,
I haven't
Kamara
taken
and
all.
Ileana,
I've just
you are
taken the ones they aren't
sabotaged.
I'm just there like,
actively
Destiny
using them.
can really bust a move, can't she?
What if she applied the spirit she has behind her dancing towards friendship? She'd be unstoppable.
Yes, couldn't
Oh,
agree
Destiny,
more.
Destiny. I'm ready.
But why'd she stop?
Oh,
I work on a challenge. Thanks. Bye, lemonade.
oh, that's a very good point. We should probably get started, darling. What's happened to all of our colours? Oh, must have misplaced them. Oh, this one's fine.
Brown.
Let's just use this one. Here you go, darling. Paint me up. Slap it on.
Ileana had an idea for how to do Kamaro's hoofs and how to narrate or produce it, so to say. Do we have to decide that now, or is that up to our roles?
We normally narrate the results of what you do
Mhm,
after
mhm.
you roll your challenge, because the dice decide how you
Yep,
did, really,
exactly.
and the
Okay.
modifiers. But
That's
okay, so if you're all ready, then we'll have Bryony return and do some judging. Okay, so producer's like, okay, great, everybody, tools down. Bryony's coming in. All gather up, please. We've got these workstations for you. So they've set up like a couple of desks with a light over it, a little bit of like a proper beautician setup as good as they can get it in a TV studio. It's kind of cheaply done, but it'll create the fantasy. So that's all set up. You sort of gather around, and Bryony comes in and is like, "Hello, contestants! I have returned to judge your hoof cures." You don't have to do all that right now, darling. Okay, so
I'm so confused.
I can't wait to see what you've come up with. If you do well, I might let you do my hooves. I'm just joking. I pay somebody a lot of money for that. So let's see. I suppose we'll go with Kamara and Ileana. Do you want to show us your Hooficure spot? Okay, so because this is a shared challenge, normally you would roll 2d6 for the challenge. I'm gonna say you each roll 2d6, and we'll take the average result from each of you.
Okay. Do we? So sabotage minus 2. I'm curious.
So mine's
so
on
You're looking at the mini challenge modifiers, so you are both in the relatable category, so you don't have to worry about most of that. -2 for sabotage, and +1 because you are still in an alliance with each other.
I got a 5 and a 6, so 11.
You re-roll the 6 to add more to your score. 6s explode on challenge rolls.
So just roll another d6.
Yeah?
Yeah. 6.
Yeah. Another 6, roll it again.
Jeez.
And again. It's 5.
Okay, so what you had 11, then another 6 is 17, then a 5 is a 22. You are minusing 2 for being sabotaged is a 20, but you're plussing 1 for your alliance. So that's a 21 that you got for your challenge roll, Kamara. All right, Ileana, what did you get?
I rolled a 5 and a 3, so an 8 -2. Sabotage is 6 +1. Alliance is 7.
7. Okay, so the execution of the Hoof cure by Ileana is passable, but the modeling by Kamara is life-changing. So let's see how that plays out. So I guess we'll start with Ileana doing the actual process.
So I don't really have colors, so Ileana goes for like a neutral oil, and she starts trying to buff Kamara's hoofs, and like Ileana's vision was to like actually press the little dried flowers into the hooficure and like lacquer it over, but just like maybe I can oil it over. Scrub, 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 and they're starting to disintegrate. It's being absorbed, much like the and it'll give you good health benefits, just like Floof's hoofs. Scrub, 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 scrub. It might actually be what's healthy, but it's not very necessarily flattering for the camera.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you're doing the process and you are doing it right, but at the same time, you're not really considering your angles. And then you oil them and press in the flowers. Is that the aesthetic we've gone for here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you've got to work with, Kamara. What's the modeling like?
Kamara's going to be like, giving it all of this, and then doing like getting one of the like other camera crew to come over and like touch hooves and
like an engagement ring advert.
Yeah. And
Nice.
God and Llama.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't think what it's called. Thank you. Yeah,
The Sistine
God and
Chapel.
Llama. Yeah. And like she's like doing the proper lying down like porno pose and being like,
Very good. Bryony's watching all of this and she's just like, she's really good, Oh my god. She comes up to you and like clasps your hoof in her hoof. It's just like, oh my gosh, I've just realised we're like hoof twins.
oh, thank you, Bryony.
That's really useful because I could really do with like a hoof double. Even though I'm a hoof model, there are days when I just can't be bothered, and if I had a hoof double, then I'd had double the hooves.
Well, I'd do anything for you, Bryony. Whatever you want. Just name it and I'll do it. I'll do anything. Anything.
We'll talk terms. But a very good job, Team Kamara and Ileana. Very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bryony.
So impressed. Okay, so let's
Bryony,
see. Yeah.
What shampoo do you use, darling?
I don't feel comfortable sharing that information. It's my own proprietary brand.
It smells beautiful.
I know. She turns to the other two. Melissa and Destiny, let's see what you have done.
Okay.
So we start. Let's do some rolls, see how you did.
Freaking Kamara with all those 6s.
Okay. And we add our various bits and bobs.
Yeah,
so...
and I will remind Destiny that you have to -2 as if you are sabotaged because of the forfeit.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
And I'm humdrum. But we are just about still in an alliance, so those cancel out.
Yes. Yes.
Am I?
Okay.
Does the bags don't affect me?
No, they don't. You're not sabotaged.
Okay.
So yeah, we're treating this as you're doing the modeling and Destiny is doing the actual execution of the Hoof cure. So what did you both get?
So I rolled an 8. So then -2 is a 6.
Yeah. And then
Plus
you're in an
1,
alliance +1. So
so 7.
7. Okay. All right.
And I got an 8, which comes back
Okay.
around
You
with
are
a
both
minus and
in
a plus.
the
So
passable category.
possible.
Okay, so let's start with Destiny's execution of the challenge.
Hi, I'm Destiny Price. If you're like me, you're so busy and famous that you have to multitask, like taking care of your own hoofs while giving a hoofacure. And so, the way that I executed this challenge is by taking the nail polishes, and we did a little thing I like to call avant garde. And she just kind of just like throws, like, just goes,
Ugh,
some gets on
ugh.
Melissa's face.
Yeah.
It's trendy to not be so structured. I'm Destiny Price. Like and subscribe. Thank you.
And by Floofs.
Oh, and buy Fluff Hoofs, because when you're so famous like me, you need to multitask by taking a multivitamin supplement.
Very good. And then Melissa's modeling. How do you model this avant-garde Hoof cure?
Mostly what? Yeah. Still trying to get bits of nail polish out of her fluff and mouth. I'm like, huh, huh. But I'm kind of it's passable, so I get a few good shots in, but also I'm a little bit too fast in between, so it's a bit like motion sicknessy as the camera tries to keep up. As I'm like, trying to make it avant-garde. She's not entirely sure what this means, so she's just taking it to mean like fast. So she's like,
Very good. Okay, wonderful. All right, so Bryony watches all this and she's like, so I think Melissa, I really appreciate your enthusiasm and you really like worked with what you had. But Destiny, I think you again, like it's the same note I gave you yesterday, or was it the day before? Last episode, that you're just a little bit wooden, like a little bit like not relaxed and that. Like it's not very relatable to the audience. So I think you could work on being a little bit looser. Uh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I think you need to work on maybe loosening your sinuses, because it's not very cute to have a cold when you're hosting an episode on health and wellness, Bryony. So,
I do not have a cold. I do
uh,
not. I do
oh,
not.
oh, I'm sorry. Is that your real voice then? Okay.
Drama roll. But
Oh God,
currently.
I'm just being me.
What my character would do.
And, yeah, and Bridie's just like, I did not come here to be insulted by contestants.
Oh, 10.
A 10, yeah. Were either of those a 6?
Yes, one of those is a 6.
Okay, so you add 3 points of drama. So you are
10.
at
I'm toxic.
10. So you are in the toxic zone. You have a choice whether you want to double down and get more drama and go villain edit, which does have some like bonuses to it, or whether you want to like calm things down. But for now, Bryony's like, I did not come here to be insulted. I have a lot of experience in this industry that you could learn from. Melissa, good job. The winners of this challenge, though, are Kamara and Ileana.
Ileana will like whisper over to Kamara's like, Destiny's being mean to to Bryony. That's not very nice.
Yeah,
I
but it's
thought
not
you
darling.
liked Bryony.
I love her. I love Bryony. It's
Maybe
horrible to
maybe
see.
you should say something about that.
I don't need to say anything, darling. Comeuppance will happen. Don't you worry.
Like
It'll all
did
come out in the wash.
did you like do some curse or something? Is that what you mean?
Just it's all going according to plan, darling. Nothing to worry about here. I'm telling you.
Okay, so it's time to announce the next challenge because that's what I have to do before they will let me take a break. So, your main episode challenge is again on the theme of health and wellness. You will now be working individually, so there's nowhere to hide. You will be performing either a fitness routine or a skincare routine using things around this house. Again, you cannot leave the premises. The idea is to produce a routine that anyone could do with regular household objects. This will be accessible to the busy llama who has too much to do to go to the gym and the salon and that. So, you have 3 hours to come up with your routine, and then you will perform it in front of myself and Plymouth Paltrop, who is an expert who will be with us shortly. I'm sure you will do a wonderful job without exceptions. Thank you very much. I'll be in my trailer. Click, 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 click.
Love you,
She
Bryony.
leaves. She doesn't look back.
Good riddance.
Okay, producer comes over and is like, okay, wonderful. We've got the first mini challenge under our belts, all going well. So yes, anything you need. Rooms we have in the premises, we have a fully stocked kitchen downstairs, which you should know. We have a swimming pool. We have the salon living room. You have this room, of course. And you know, it is supposed to be things that you'd find around the house. Within reason, we can find you things that you would need for your routine. It's up to you whether you do skincare or fitness. We all know you will have your own different skill sets. So yes, by all means, good luck and keep up the good work. Leaves you to it. The cameras, as ever, are swarming around, seeing what you'll do next. So yeah, does anybody want to make any moves? Tell us what you're doing, where you're going in the house. What does anybody want to claim a particular room that they want to work with?
Kamara's going to go like down into the kitchen and start like raiding the fridge and see what's in there. And she's like, "Oh, yogurt, yes, definitely."
Yeah,
And
there's
then
definitely
starts
yogurt
like
and
getting through.
margarine and like yeah, all of the regular dairy products. There's an avocado in there, you know, various things. Coffee grounds in the kitchen as well, things like that. What is Destiny up to post confrontation with her rival?
I think Destiny's gonna go to the, did you say a salon, like a living room area?
Yeah, it's like
Is that
a relaxed, chilled living room area with a big
okay?
TV and kind of a
Is there, yeah,
fireplace.
what's there? What are some of the
Uh,
items?
Nice sort of pair of couches,
Uh-huh.
L-shaped couch, coffee table.
Okay.
Coffee table looks quite heavy. Um, if you search around for a minute, you will find that there are a couple of kind of small barbells, like little weights
Excellent.
that you could
Okay.
potentially use hidden in the living room after a bit of a
Yeah,
search.
yeah, yeah. She's definitely going fitness routine using her llama tears experience.
Amazing, amazing, because she's a dancer.
Yes.
Fabulous. How about Melissa? What is Melissa up to?
Melissa is kind of wandering a little aimlessly around at things and then spots Destiny going down to the living room and is going to kind of follow her. And it's like, Destiny, could we just have like just a little chat, just a quick chat?
Yeah, I mean, make it quick because there's inspirational genius happening here for
Yeah.
my routine.
Yeah, okay. I will make it quick then. I don't want to be in alliance with you anymore. I think you are dragging me down, and I think I need to go my own way.
What? You're breaking
I
up an
think if
alliance
you,
with
you know,
me?
yeah,
Now, you know what?
yeah,
I don't need
I
to be in
am.
alliance with you either. You're dragging me down
Good.
with your
Yeah.
Christmas, hokey pokey, jokey,
Look, I don't
tacky.
have plastic bags on my hoofs, so I think
You
this
were
is
in the
best for
bottom
both
too,
of
you know.
us.
And you know what? Everyone voted for me because they like me better than they like you. So,
Oh, right, I see.
hmm
Well, either
yeah,
way, I
that's
just
fine.
wanted to let you know.
Okay.
Good
All right.
luck.
Get out of my
By
living
yourself.
room.
Okay, bye.
Drama rolls for both
I
of you.
swing my head dramatically.
Diva. Yeah.
Like that
Drama
gif
rolls
of
for
the
both of
llamas,
you.
it's like,
Oh, sorry,
Woo.
my sock got a little floppy with me.
Not the floppy socks.
9.
darn,
A
only
9.
5 for me.
Okay, so Melissa came out of that without adding any drama, but Destiny's mini meltdown gets you 2 additional points of drama unless either of those was a 6.
No.
Okay, so you are on a 12, right bumping up against that villain edit. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, great. So, great. Where is Ileana while all this is going on?
Can Kamara just go up to Melissa and be like, "I think you've made the right decision, darling. Perhaps you
think so.
might like to
Thank you.
join me in an alliance."
You can only be
Oh,
in one
well, I
alliance
heard
at
you
a
were
time.
friends
Oh,
with
can you?
Ileana,
Okay, never mind
but
then. I'll be like, I'll
it's
just
nice
say,
being
I
a free
think you've
agent.
done the
Maybe
right
later.
thing. Yes, darling. She's very dangerous to be around at the minute. I think definitely.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Take from that what you will.
Anyway, good luck. I keep
There's
pouncing.
clop off.
Okay. All right. Ileana, where are you? What you doing?
I think Elena will go also for something fitness related, and she kind of looks for like a wardrobe. She starts looking at items of clothing you can incorporate into a routine or something more
There's the prop
stretching
room.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned last time that the reason you're all like sharing a big dorm is because the production team thought it was a good idea. There are other bedrooms in this house, and one of them has been converted into a big prop room that has loads of different things, including costumes and things. Is there a particular thing that she's looking for?
Like the llama equivalent of leggings or long scarves.
Oh yeah. There's scarves, there's lycra, there's exercise balls, whatever you need to do like Pilates style stuff.
Perfect. Elena will grab like a stretchy sort of things.
Nice, amazing. So, with you all kind of set up to start your routines, I think we're just about ready to go for a break. So just waiting from here from production. Yeah, I think we'll go to break now. So we'll be back in 15 minutes. Relax yourself, and then we'll pick up the story from there.
Clip.
Welcome back. We are still playing Drama Llamas, the Popularity Contest. Before the break, our contestants got set up with a challenge to create either a fitness or skincare routine, which they will be judged on. They are influencers. This is a influencer challenge. We have one of our llama influencers suffering a forfeit, Sweet Destiny, with her hooves tied into moisturizing hoof bags for the episode. But the rest of us are all just having a go at this challenge. So, where we left off, everybody had kind of split off into different rooms in this sort of mansion that you're all staying in to figure out what you want to do for your challenge. To remind you, you all have to make 2 moves to kind of stir things up with your fellow contestants before the challenge ends. But for now, you're in the preparation phase. The producer, Llama, is going around the house checking on you all, checking that you're okay, and sort of comes into you all and is like, okay, so in about an hour, Bryony will come in and sort of do her rounds and do a bit of a tete-a-tete interview. You know how it goes. Ask you how you're approaching the challenge. Until then, the cameras will be around, but just act natural. You know what you're doing. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Have fun with it, and sort of clip clops off. The cameras are on you. Before the break, we had a couple of moves from Destiny and Melissa when they broke off their alliance quite acrimoniously. So yeah, what's everybody else up to? What you all up to?
Kamara's like going through like all the stuff in the fridge. She's made a fucking awful mess. Just like
dear.
stuff everywhere, like strawberries, mangoes, all the fruit, all like chopped up. There's just like stuff everywhere, all over the floor. And yeah, she's just making a big old mess.
Fabulous. The cameras are filming this. I'm sure when the episode airs, there'll be some kind of like tuba music kind of thing, like like sort of, you know, the cutesy music they put on when somebody's just acting a bit wild. Yeah, that's how it's gonna air. All right. What's Melissa up to? I don't know if we know what room Melissa chose to kind of work in.
No, Melissa was sort of floating between rooms, but I think she's coming up with a little plan. She's got her little notebook out and has been putting mostly ideas. The main idea written down is just liquid underlined. And so I think she's actually going to potter into the kitchen and sort of like look at survey the mess that Kamara has made and be like, Kamara, I don't suppose there's any oil or mayonnaise or any other liquids of moisturizing types in that mess? And I'm
Yes,
kind of trying to
I
like
think
look.
I think quite a lot of it's on the floor, but I'll pick it up for you, darling. And she starts like just picking up oil. It's sort of
Yeah.
seeping through her
Oh,
books.
and ideally in a bottle.
1 minute, darling.
I'm
And
gonna
she
sort
gets a
of
bowl and
hoof
starts like
through. Yeah.
putting the oil
Okay.
into it.
Great.
And then she
Okay.
tries to like pass it to you, but her hands are like really like like slippy, so she kind of pours a bit onto you, and like, whoa.
Oh, Kamara, can you not be more careful, please?
Okay, hello. Sorry about that. A couple of technical difficulties. Streaming. What are you going to do? Okay, so I think where we left off, we had Melissa Hoofington interacting with our darling Kamara Lamar. Kamara, you had been offering Melissa some oil on her request. And it had been creating a bit of mess, and you'd spilled some onto Melissa. My question is, was that a
My
deliberate sabotage,
very
It
or
was a
good
sabotage.
question.
was it a sabotage? Okay,
Yeah.
please roll me a sabotage.
Is it 2d6?
It's 1d6 for a
1d6.
sabotage, and then depending on what you get, decides whether you succeed or
It's a
fail.
5.
A 5, you succeed, and the target does not know that this was a sabotage. So Melissa has
It was
no
the
idea that you did that
terrible
intentionally.
accident. Butterfingers.
Oh, Kamara, you're so clumsy. This dress is very expensive.
Oh, I really am
And I
sorry,
think I just sort
darling.
of gathered. I'm like, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm getting out of here, and I
Yes, it's probably
flounce off.
for the
I think I'm
best.
going to
It's
head
not
towards the
safe.
bathroom to look
Okay.
for
All
various
right, all right. It's
soapy
actually a nice
items.
bathroom. There's kind of like nice kind of
Mm.
corner bath with jets and like some ferns and plants,
Perfect.
giving a little bit of like a tropical vibe.
Nice.
So yeah, okay. Right, let's check in on what is Ileana up to? She's gone and gotten herself some props,
Yeah.
some exercise gear. How's she doing?
She's like sitting with several sets of llama leggings. She's like tied the legs together. She's kind of like, hing, hmm, oh, I'm not very good at this. Hmm, mm." And I think Kamara was doing something health food related. Who's a wonderful, talented person who might give me some pointers, who I can draw some inspiration. My best friend Destiny.
So, are you going to go find her?
Clip clap, clip clap, clip clap. Destiny, where are you?
Hey.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, what do you want?
Oh, 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 you are doing something fitness. Oh, looks so good. You have experience?
Of course I am. I was on the Llama Tears,
But
and
you keep
that
saying was. Why not still are?
because the Llama Tears are children, and I'm clearly a full-fledged adult llama.
But don't a lot of Lamatiers tend to like go on and have like other careers?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so well known. Did you know? And I'd like to use my name drop.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah. And I also want a drama roll from Ileana
Oh
because she
yeah,
is stirring the
you
pot
are
whether she
definitely
needs to or
stirring it.
not. We'll never know. Yeah, so just a straight up drama roll for Ileana and tell us how you're doing your karma move, Destiny.
Yeah, so I'm just going to start spewing everyone I know to make it seem like that I'm fine and that I don't that I well, um even after the llama tears, I mean, I have so many friends. For my fitness routine, I'm taking my inspiration from Jane Lamonda, like
They're wonderful.
yeah. And also, I've worked with a lot of different people.
Like
I'm
who?
um like um
Never heard of
uh
them.
Lama Del Rey. Do you know who that is? What about Kendrick Lamar?
I think
Um,
I think they're maybe for like older demographics. I rolled an 8 by the way, a 5
You
and a
rolled an
3.
8, so you add 2 to your drama, Ileana. And you are, I think, is that an 8 total that you have
Mm,
right now? So
mm-hmm.
Ileana is currently a breakout star.
I don't think that's really my demographic, sorry. But if you like them, all the more power to you. It's cool to like oldies and vintage things, you know?
yeah, totally cool.
Give me a karma move, Destiny, to see if these name drops have impressed the viewing public and made them go, oh, well, yeah, she's actually something.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, so you wanted under a 7. So you failed to reduce your drama with your series of famous
Well,
pals.
that's pretty clear based on how I said it.
I mean, can you call any of those people now?
um, uh,
Do you have
I
selfies with them? I'd love to see that.
yeah, well, I just got a new phone, so I have to switch all my apps over.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Um, i- is there anything else that you want? I'm really trying to work on my routine here.
Oh, uh, no, I think I got some inspiration. Okay, thank you. Bye. Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap.
Bye.
Drops a bomb and leaves. Amazing. We got our
Ah,
first breakout
I was
star.
wondering.
Sorry.
Actually, I was wondering if I could use my deep dark secret
Oh,
to
you want to
try and reverse
undo the result
undo
of
that drama.
you can you can use your deep dark secret to undo a successful roll. So you could undo Ileana's
Yes.
successful roll if you explain what you're revealing to move all the camera attention onto you, so that
Yeah.
whatever Ileana just said does not end up in the episode.
Yes, I'd like to do that.
Okay, all right.
I think I've been busy getting things out, and I'm like turning to the camera like conspiratorially, and I'm like, and I've like heard that it's all successfully going on down the corridor. I'm like, I've got to get the attention on me somehow. So I like turn and I'm like, wow, it's this challenge is actually really hard for me, because I actually have really sensitive skin, and so all my life I've really struggled like being an influencer who can't really wear a lot of makeup. I have to be really careful, and it's just dogged me for my whole life. I was teased by the other little llama children, and she like makes this whole like sob story about how she's like gone through it. It's partially true. She's gotten over it a lot, and she spends a lot of money on skincare, and so it's not too much of a problem. But she's just trying to like maybe basically like be like, wow, this challenge is gonna be so hard for me. I'm gonna have to try extra hard.
So the thing with a deep dark secret is normally it's a thing that your llama is embarrassed about coming to light in a
Ah,
way that is,
right.
drives plot.
Okay.
But could we make it more that, you went through a really awkward llama phase, like
Yes. I
you've
pull up
you've had
some
trouble
very
with your
embarrassing photos
skin.
of me as a 12-year-old llama with like all of the like a terrible fringe, and I'm like, look, I used to use this to cover my face. Wasn't it an awful hairstyle? And my mother had to spend so much money on me. Also, I definitely have a major advantage in that she runs like a llama healthcare company. But anyway, look how embarrassing it was for me as a teenager.
Okay, so the way that works is, Ileana, you go back down to 6. The cameras swarm on this. The producer is in right away. It's like, can I get copies of those pictures, please? Yeah, I would need
Yes,
to
of course, of
email.
course. I've
So
already
you
got them on
email
like a
them
little
copies of
USB.
the pictures, and when the episode airs, Ileana's last little action is cut out of the episode, edited out in favor of a spread of pictures of Melissa when she was just a wee llama. They are awkward, but you have
Yeah,
succeeded
look how
in.
embarrassing it is. But also look at me now.
Everybody's just like, oh, such a journey, so brave. Amazing. Okay.
Past me, if past me could see me now. And I think I like wink at Ileana. She's like going back to do her planning. I'm just like,
Yeah, Ileana, you see this after she's just been pouring her heart out. You see her give you a little wink and look a little proud of herself. How you
Oh,
doing?
you were so cute. Oh my goodness. I think little me would have loved to be friends with little llama you.
yeah, I think actually we probably would have been really good friends. Yeah,
Maybe
I think
maybe we can be really, really good friends. I'm glad you've opened your heart to that.
yeah,
Okay, good
definitely.
luck.
Like you could see me some of your little animals.
Yeah, we should do a collab sometime. Totally.
That would be fun. Ooh, yeah, that'd be really fun. Although I heard you were doing some collabs with Kamara, so I
Yeah,
don't know if that would be possible. I like to just make sure, anyone who's doing collabs with me is only doing collabs with me so that we get, proper coverage. So I don't know. Maybe you'd have to work out which brand deal you wanted to do.
I want to do the happiest one and the most successful one. Good luck with your challenge.
Okay.
Kamara clops over and she's going to do a karma move to Melissa and say, "Here you go, my darling. I found this almond oil. I've heard it's very good for your
Oh,
skin.
thank you.
I've just seen one of the producers go past with a very old picture of you. Good God. Well, if you put almond oil onto your skin, hot flannel brings all the dirt out. Here you go, darling. You take that. I found it in the
Thank you.
kitchen and I thought you could use it."
That's actually
Okay.
very nice of you, Kamara. Thank you.
So if I do a karma move, that's like sort of making up for spilling the oil on her previously. Is it just 1d6?
It's 2d6, a
2d6.
karma move, and if you get under a 7, then you get to subtract 2 from your drama score.
Ah, it's 1d6. No, no, that's kind of a good. Yeah, that's fine.
What did you get?
But
Sorry, you
I'm
cut out ever so
1 and a
slightly.
5, a
A
6.
1 and a 5. Okay, so you
6.
subtract 3 from your drama score because you got under 7 and you rolled a 1. So you are down to 4. You are relatable.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. We have all of you resting on 2 actions apart from Ileana with just 1. What is Ileana up to? What is her? How's she gonna stir the pot a little bit? She did a great job with Destiny before, but then Melissa came in and stole her thunder.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll leave you to think for a minute. Does anybody else have anything they want to do?
Let's have a look. I might drop my deep dark secret.
That's normally used to reverse the effect of somebody else's roll. So if somebody
yeah.
makes a roll that you want to undo, that's the time to do it. You can do it anytime, really, but
No,
it's
I'll wait.
usually mechanically it's most useful when somebody's riding a high tide and you want to like take them down a peg.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll hold. I was just stalling for
Should
Ileana.
have done that for Eliana. I forgot about that move. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm still reminding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a goodie.
Here she goes. Second time in the episode.
I think it was so brave of Melissa to show those photos of the little llama that's inside and the little llama inside her that she thought didn't get enough attention or love. I think all little llamas are beautiful and they should be celebrated. I wish that all little llamas feel the actual beauty they are inside. No one should have to go through that.
Amazing.
Can Kamara
Amazing
say?
way. Sorry, go on.
Can Kamara go? Oh, good lord, she's crying again. Ileana, I'm very sorry. I can't cope with how much you're crying, darling. It's really too much. It's just too much. I think maybe we should call this alliance off.
Okay, drama rolls from both of you. Ileana with advantage because you're doing an ugly cry. And that is your special move.
Special move.
Special move.
5 is the highest.
Did you roll? So you rolled 3d6 and your result is a 5.
Sorry, 3d6. My total result is 13.
Right. Subtract the lowest result from those
10.
three.
10. We got a 10.
You got a 10. Were either of those rolls that you kept in a 6? Okay,
Nope.
so you get to add 2. You are back to being a breakout star. What did you get, Kamara?
I got a 4, 2, and 1, so 7.
You subtract you just rolling 2d6. So we'll say you did the 4 and the 2 because you don't have advantage. So you got a 6. You fail to create drama. It's just an offhand comment, bit in the background, doesn't quite hit with the public. They're just so distracted by this sobbing, and they're just like, "Oh, poor Ileana, she's so innocent."
I want to be friends with little Melissa, so I never feel like that. I hope she does really well in this challenge.
Okay, at this point, the producer comes in and says, "Okay, it's time for Bryony to come and visit you all. Is everybody ready to show their progress? Yes. Okay, great. Yes, Bryony on set. Bryony on set. Everybody ready? And Bryony sort of clip clops through the front door of the house. Is like, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Okay, let's see what you've all gotten up to. And she sort of comes in through the front door, and the first room she hits is the living room area, where she walks in and sees Destiny. Is like, oh, Destiny. So, what are you doing for your challenge?
Well, obviously, because I was part of the Llama Tears.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Here
Yeah, you
for
mentioned.
you.
Are you done?
Yeah, well, I'm doing a dance fitness routine
Okay,
because
cool.
I'm healthy and I do shows when I'm completely healthy.
Well, I mean, that's a very honourable sentiment, but at the same time, I think sometimes the show must go on, and there's something to be said for somebody who pushes through when they maybe are a little bit under the weather. Not that that's me, I'm so healthy.
Yeah, it's also something to say when an older llama is trying to push through and make it, they just can't keep up with with the youths.
Yeah, but at the same time, you could kind of say that if somebody's had a long career and they've managed to stay in the spotlight, then that's a real skill, and that the audience tends to get a little bit tired of people who hang around too long if they don't innovate.
Well, I'll also like to say that sometimes people have to go a little behind the scenes because their innovation and inspiration is just going to come out in a big welly wellness fountain of delightfulness, deliciousness. Give me your job. I mean, yeah.
Well, we shall see. Good luck with the challenge. I hope Plymouth Paltrot really likes it.
I'm sure she will.
She clip clops out of the room without another word and heads towards the kitchen, where she reaches the threshold and stops and goes, "Oh, can
Oh,
somebody
please.
clear a path? I
Oh,
can't walk on
Bryony,
that."
please be careful. Please don't slip, darling. I really wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
She,
Let me come over to you. Let me come to you. Just
no,
wait
I'm a
there.
professional. She starts like very, very gingerly. Oh, my hooves. Oh, like
Oh,
walking.
darling, I'm sorry.
And she skids a little bit and sort of gets to the sort of kitchen aisle and looks at you like, "So, Kamara, you are our front runner." And she's kind of got like a elbow up on the counter trying to keep herself held up. And she's like, the production team are like, Bryony, you look a bit tense. And she's like, "I can do this. I can do this. I am very young and healthy."
Oh, yes, you are, darling. You're the healthiest, absolute, glowing, truly glowing. You look amazing, darling.
Yeah, yeah. So, what is your plan for this challenge, Kamara?
So I'm doing a little bit of skincare, darling. Using lots of fresh fruit and veggies. Also going to make sure that it's actually edible. Would you like to try a little bit?
She's listening to you, but she's like looking down at her hooves that are kind of coated in like flour and oil, and she's just sort of like, "I will try a little bit as part of the judging, but I mean, it looks like you've really got a lot of fruit involved, which is that much sugar good for the complexion?"
Well, there's lots of avocado in there and some spinach, so it all balances up. Very nutritious. I assure you, it will be very good, very very good for you and healthy. Yes.
Well, fantastic. I can't wait. Good luck, and I will see you with Plymouth Paltrot shortly. And she sort of tries to clip out of the room. It's more of like a clip, whoop, clip, whoop, and she slips. It's like the production team are there, like, oh, they know if Bryony breaks her hoof, then they're gonna have real trouble. They're like, come on, come
The
on.
talent.
Yeah, immediately they get out and they get like a towel, and they're like, "A towel for Bryony, towel for Bryony." There's a towel off her hooves. And she's like, "It's okay, I'm a professional. The show must go on. I'm very healthy." Uh, Clip clops into the next room, which where did Ileana say that she was working?
You mentioned there was a prop room, like a
Oh,
wardrobe room or
she's
something.
just in the wardrobe prop room kind of thing,
Yeah.
working out. Okay, so I think Bryony would come up the stairs and get to the master bathroom suite first and find Melissa. Is like, "Melissa, this is a nice bathroom. What are you up to?"
Melissa is like leaning over the large bath, which she's like set out loads of candles, and has been filling it with various unctions to make a sort of concoction. She's like, "Oh, Bryony, lovely to see you. Yes, I'm making my
She doesn't even
own."
listen. She should be like, "Oh, you've run me a bath. Oh, I really could do with one." And she's like about to get into it.
Oh, no! It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. The final results, but I need to add a few more things first and make sure it's ready. Um,
Yeah, come to mention it, there's no rose petals, which is not the standard that I'm used to.
exactly.
But it's looking very promising. Is this your wellness
Yeah.
challenge? Is a bath?
Yes. It's a fully moisturizing submersion experience. I am a big fan of Plymouth Paltrop, and I love reading her website Floop. So this is inspired by she was talking about applying various jellies to your hooves, and I thought, why not just apply that to your whole body? So yeah, that's the basis for my idea.
Amazing. I am
I
really
decided
interested in
last
that.
time I went for minimalism, this time it's maximalism.
Floop. You can't go wrong with Floop.
Floop's the best.
It
Best in
is
the business.
so life changing, honestly. Wow. Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
Plymouth will be really impressed that you're taking a leaf out of her book. Great, wonderful,
Yeah.
Melissa. I'll see you in a bit. And she clip clops out and goes to find
Thanks.
Ileana. How does she find Ileana? What's Ileana up to?
Ileana would be like surrounded by like all sorts of jackets and sweaters and scarves that like kind of bundled around her. And Ileana's kind of like there's a llama, like a 2 feet up, like she's like Ileana's trying some yoga position. She's kind of just trying to practice her balancing.
And Bryony walks in and is like,
Ah!
Ileana!
And
Oh,
conveniently, the puddle of coats catches Ileana's fall because it's been troubling balancing.
Bryony comes over curiously and peers at you, does not offer to help you up, and is just like, why are you on the floor, Ileana? What are you doing?
I'm trying to center my inner energies and to balance my body out, just like our guest judge always teaches us to keep our bodies healthy.
So what, like yoga?
Yeah, like yoga.
Wow. Okay. So is
You
that
you
your
look like you're really good at yoga.
I mean, I'm pretty good. I do like I have to be careful what kind of exercise I use. It has to be something low impact because you know my hooves are my money makers. I can't go running or nothing, otherwise I might get chipped. So yeah, things like yoga or Pilates or swimming sometimes, although that messes up my fur. She just goes on like a long ramble about all the different forms of exercise that she likes. And then she's like, so anyway, yeah, you're gonna do yoga for your challenge?
Yeah, something like that. So if I need like a beautiful expert, could I volunteer you?
Totally, of course.
Okay.
Anything for
Yeah,
somebody who calls me beautiful.
again, because we're friends in the purely platonic way. I mean, I'm sure you haven't been picking up any strange vibes from Kamara.
I mean, she's a little intense, but uh
I mean, she just thinks the world of you. That and her shrine dedicated to you too, and all the floof that you drop.
I'm sorry, what?
Llama.
Okay. Drama move from Ileana because she's trying to stir the pot here.
How the fuck did she know about the shrine?
You've been living together for 3 days.
Total 6.
Okay, so you don't add any drama just now, but Bryony is definitely looking unsettled and she's just like, not again. I've been through this before. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up and good luck with your challenge. I will see you in a little while. And she clip clops out. Okay, fabulous. So, is there any other moves anybody wants to make before we move on to presentation, judgment? You still have some budget for things that you can do if you want to do anything. A few of you haven't attempted any sabotage. You're very welcome to try, or any exposing. Up to you. Is there anything anyone wants to do?
Yes.
Yes.
As Bryony is leaving, I want to loudly, so that Kamara might be able to hear, be like, "Oh my gosh, I think Bryony left her lip gloss in the corridor. Oh no, it would be a shame if someone were to keep it and give it back to her later.
Where? Where is it?
Oh, I think it's over there. I bet she'd be so grateful if you picked it up." And like, I want to try and like distract you so I can run into the kitchen to like combine some of the ingredients in weird ways so that they're gonna like look all lumpy and try and sabotage you. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear you, Ibris.
Oh, I muted by accident.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a fine form of sabotage. And it seems like Kamara's
So
taken
just
your
one.
bait. How is she not? So you rolled a 1. That means you fail. The target knows.
No,
and
no,
you
sorry.
gain...
I use one.
Oh,
I
you
use
use
one.
1. Sorry, you
Yeah.
use 1.
Sorry, I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. Okay, you succeed. You succeed, and the target does not know. Is there
Ooh,
actually a lip
avocado is
gloss?
gonna
Did you
look
go
all
as
weird
far
and
as putting
icky
a lip
colour.
gloss there, or does Kamara walk in and find
Yeah,
you
I
have?
think I probably got several in my various designer pockets, so I sort of frisbee one. A little
Kamara's like
cocoa.
frantically searching the floor for this lip gloss.
Yeah.
You find it.
And I'm like, hoof it out again, and I'm like, oh, look, there it is, there it is.
Okay, so Kamara, you are sabotaged. You don't know about it, and you have what you believe to be Bryony Loves lip gloss. Very good.
Jackpot!
Okay.
May I attempt to sabotage Melissa while she's in the midst of sabotaging Kamara?
Queen of sabotage. Let's do it. What are you doing?
Yeah, so as I see Melissa clopping out, I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna clop on over to the bathroom
Nice.
with some, oh, actually from our,
Actually, I think I'm already sabotaged
are you
from
already
Kamara.
sabotaged?
You were
I think
sabotaged. Oh yeah, you were sabotaged because Kamara threw
Oh, with
oil
the
poured oil on
oil.
me. I
You
got an
can't double
oily patch on my dress,
sabotage,
so
but
I'm
for
actually
story, you totally can.
yes. I could catch you, and then you could have some drama.
Oh, sure. I'm gonna clip clop over and I'm going to have some of the leftover spicy ketchup milk takes with me
Oh yeah,
to
they're
like
just
try
they're
to
just
put
in a
it,
cupboard.
yeah,
Nobody's
try
touching
to
that
put it
stuff.
in the bath and I'll be like, "Oh, what's this over here? Breaking our alliance. Nobody does that." And I'm about to pour milk takes into your bath.
Okay, so
What are you
roll
doing?
me 1d6 and see if you get caught.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
Okay. I can't do
Hoof
one.
on the
Okay,
door.
there you go. There you go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Eh, 2.
A 2. You fail. The target knows you gain 2 drama.
Oh my, I'm a villain.
So just as
Oh,
you're pouring
no.
it in, Melissa, you walk in.
I can't believe this, Destiny. I thought you were better than this.
Did you?
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Did I?
You'd have no idea what I'm capable of, especially when you break up with me.
We had a mutual understanding, Destiny.
Ugh. No. You broke up with me, and even though I tried to break up with you at the same time, we all know what happened first. I thought we were
Yes,
cool,
I did it
Melissa.
first. Now get out. And I want to sort of like hoof handle her out of the bathroom. Like, go and focus on your own project and stop trying to sabotage everyone else's just because you don't think you're good enough. Just because you're a has-been whose last famous performance was on the Llama Tears.
Oh, and she just turns around, and you hear the like crinkly, like
Yeah.
Yeah, squelchy, crinkly, like. Yeah, amazing. Okay,
As
so we
this,
have our first villain edit. We have a breakout star and a
Ooh.
villain edit. So villain edit actually gives you boosts to all of your challenge rolls until the final crown challenge in the final episode. So it's actually quite a sweet deal until the final episode. Okay, so
as this is all happening as well, Kamara's got the lip gloss and she clops past it all and goes, "Cherry Bakewell, I knew it. She's so classy."
I think in the hubbub of hearing like the argument between Destiny and Melissa, Melissa gets a text from Ileana, and it's like a picture of Ileana as a little llama with these big buck teeth, like really happy, smiling. And I'm
Aw.
gonna try to
Aw.
find Melissa. Like, hello.
I carefully open the bathroom door, not slamming it this time. There's a little dent in the wall. Oh, Ileana, hi.
Did you get
Hey,
my
you know.
message?
I did. It's so cute. I hold it so that the cameras can all see it. It's
The camera
so
zooms.
cute. I think
I-
maybe you were even maybe even more embarrassing than my one.
Well, I was never embarrassed by it, but I think I said earlier that I think I would have wanted to be friends with little Melissa, but I didn't have that chance. What if I have a chance to be friends with the now Melissa?
I could see being friends with you could be. She goes to say like beneficial, but she's like fun. Sure. Are you? Because yeah, you're not so friends with Kamara at the moment, are you?
I think our energies just aren't matching at the moment, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll come around another time. But I like always having a friend around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just as you understand that my friendship is always conditional, then sure. Yeah.
Like like really soft fur conditioner.
Yeah, something like that. That's kind of like with the challenge I'm doing this time, in fact, actually. So yeah.
I look over at the
I put out like a
bathtub.
little hoof like besties.
Plop.
Amazing.
Alliance.
That's my secret.
Is this
handshake.
formed a new alliance? Amazing.
Yes.
So
Sure.
Kamara and Ileana are no longer aligned, and Melissa and Ileana are. Okay, great. I'm going to do a last call for any actions before we do the judging here. Okay, everybody's happy. Cool. So we will go into the judging phase of the challenge. The producer's like, okay, everybody, finish up, finish up. We've got Bryony coming on set with our very special celebrity guest, Plymouth Paltrot. They're going to be going around each of your attempts, and you will demonstrate what it is that you've come up with, your skincare or fitness routine. I hope you're all ready. Best of luck to you all, and just be fabulous. Okay, so Bryony appears back through the front door, the cameras swarm around her, and she comes in with a very tall, statuesque llama with flowing blonde, straight mane and just absolutely immaculate and glowing and wearing kind of a beige, entirely beige outfit that looks exquisitely tailored. She sort of walks in and flutters her huge eyelashes at the cameras, and Bryony's like, okay, it is time for us to judge these challenges. How are you feeling, Plymouth? And Plymouth is just like, I just can't wait to see what they've all come up with. I just think this is going to be fascinating and amazing and maybe great material for Floop. So, you never know. We might find the next health and wellness influencer for my blog. Bryony's just like, great. So, we're going to start with Kamara, come with me through into the kitchen. They clip clop through, and I'm assuming that you have cleaned the floor, but tell me if you have not.
Well, I didn't, but the crew did.
The production crew, out of concern for the celebrity guest, mopped up the floor around you while you put the finishing touches to
Yeah,
your.
there's no chance Kamara's ever cleaning up after herself.
Fabulous. And in they walk, Bryony Love and Plymouth Paltrot, and they come on through, and Bryony's like, Kamara. She looks a little nervous, and she's like, tell us what you have done for your challenge, and please give us a demonstration. Plymouth and I would really love to know what you've achieved. So can you give me a challenge roll? That's 2d6. By
Yeah.
my count, because this is an episode challenge. Actually, tell me what you roll on the 2d6 first.
It's 4.
Okay. All right. So you add. Let's see. You won the mini challenge, so you add +1 for that, so that's 5. You are sabotaged though, so that is -2 for that, so that's 3. And yeah, I think that's all of the. Yeah, you're not humdrum. So okay, so you're on a 3, which is bad. So tell me how this goes.
So I like bring over the stuff, and Melissa's obviously put all kinds of weird stuff in it that I wasn't expecting. And I go, oh no, it seems it's it's not the same. I don't understand what's happened to it. Please, can I have more time, Bryony?
I'm
Please.
afraid not. That would not be professional. In a professional television environment, we have to keep to our schedules.
But you were
So,
supposed to drink it. I needed you to drink this. I, um, there's nothing
Plymouth Maltrot
important
comes
in
forward
it.
and is like, I'll drink it. And just starts
It's
like
not. It's not for you.
plugging it. Glug, 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 glug. Smells kind of funky. What's in here?
Um, Nothing. Just well, just a bit of Bryony's hair, but
Is that
um,
is that rotting fish?
no,
Is it fermented?
with her.
It's got a very bitter aftertaste, but it's a little bit like sort of rotted fish kombucha. Uh, I mean, I could sell it, but I don't. Brownie's like, look, no, it's disgusting. It stinks, and I, Kamara, I expected better from you. I'm afraid. So
I'm sorry.
don't do that with your face. Uh, okay. Well, on to the next.
Tomorrow like snatches it away from Plymouth and starts trying to fish out like the hairs that were in it.
It's just like, the camera sort of watches you do it and definitely plays like some sad, tense music over the top when the episode airs, and it's just like, piano music. And Bridie's like, okay, I suppose we ought to get this over and done with, so let's go and see Destiny. She's like, as she's walking through into the next room, she's told Plymouth, she's going to be a little bit much, but just see what you think. And they sort of walk in into the living room where Destiny, I guess, is set up for her performance of a lifetime. Give me your challenge roll.
It's 2d6.
2d6. And then I believe you have a villain edit, so
I
you get
do.
to add a +3 to this.
But -2 for my hooves, right?
Yes, because you are stabbed in this whole episode.
So what is that? I can't math. So that's +1 then, essentially, right? That's math.
Yeah.
7.
A 7 total. Okay, cool. So a 7 is solidly passable. So please tell us how your presentation goes.
Hi, Plymouth. It's great to be in the presence of a real star and influencer.
Looking right at Bryony. Um,
Plymouth is like preening, but Bryony's like
so
eye
Destiny's
twitch, like
Destiny set up the living room. Like the couches have become a stage essentially. So she's gonna come up and say,
Hello, I'm Destiny Price. You may remember me from the Llama Tears. Well, it's your lucky day because you get to learn Llama Tears choreography. That's also a fitness routine. Do you want to join me?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right. So the way that we do this routine is that we go llama tears and that's it. Oh my gosh, Plymouth, you're a natural. Llama tears, we are here for you. True love. I'm Destiny Price. Please follow and subscribe. Thanks.
And Plymouth claps her hooves together and she's like, I mean, I didn't like have a spiritual experience, but it was cute. And
I know that I have much learned, but I will say that I did purchase something from your Floop website. I got this llama dorite crystal, and I know that you mentioned that we can stick it up the yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Thanks, Plymouth.
well, that's really cool. I just
Yeah.
think you need to probably leave it up there a little bit longer next time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, you don't get me wrong, I've seen worse. It
Okay.
just needs a little something. And Brownie's like, I thought it was childish and I didn't like it.
Well, it may come off as childish given that you're a bit on the elderly side, Bryony. Perhaps you can get a Lamadorite from Floop as well and shove it up your. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay. Thanks.
All right. Plymouth is just like looking between the two of you, like, I sense a lot of like toxicity in the air here. I just don't know. And Bridie's like, I think we're gonna move on. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go and see what Ileana has done. That'll be nice and sort of a relief. Ileana's a love. She's so sweet. Click up the stairs and into the prop closet. Is this where you're going to do your presentation, Ileana? Or
Yeah.
okay, great. So they come on through, and she's like, "Okay, this is not normally an area where I go because it's got a very like backstage vibe. But for you, I'll make an exception, Ileana. This is Plymouth, and we're here to see your presentation of your yoga class. Okay, take it away. Give me your challenge roll.
2d6. Lucky. 7 plus. I'm a breakout star, so
You
that's
are a breakout star, which gets
that's
you
a
a +3.
9. Plus alliance is a 10.
So what did you get on the roll? Sorry.
I got a 7, a 6 and a 1.
So re-roll the 6 because 6s explode. So you've got a 7 so far on the roll.
Okay, 7 so far in the roll. That's a 5.
So you've got a 12 total on the roll. Then you've got a +3 for being a breakout star.
15.
So that's a 15. And then a +1 for being an alliance. So that's a 16. You also have the option of re-rolling the 1 that you rolled if you want. But you have to accept the new result. But then it's a 1. So you can't go any lower.
Oh, that's true. Everything literally twos in that case. So the old holo 16. That's a 2. So 16, 17.
17. You get a 17. Okay, so a 17 is life-changing. Tell us how that goes.
So even though the room is kind of backstagey, it's like dark and quiet and muffled. And what Ileana did, she took all the scarves and she knotted them into mats. And there's like 3 mats, one for her, Bryony, and Plymouth. And she like gestures them over to the mats.
They sort of clop over next to you and sort of
Yeah. And
watch.
she takes a hanger and she rings the metal hanger, so it makes this bong, this very meditative sound. Oh, Bryony, I believe now I need an expert volunteer to assist me. That's your cue.
Great. Just tell me what to do.
Just be natural. And I walk them through like this fold, and we managed to get like Bryony looking very impressive, upside down looking, where she's like actually balancing on the tips of her 2 ears with like 3 legs, like posed out, and it looks like death-defyingly amazing. And I'm like, and now imagine all the negative energy leaving the tips of your hooves and all the positive energy staying inside.
She holds the pose, and then when you tell her, she slowly moves out of it. And she stands there for a second blinking. And then she's just like, I just feel like I'm like one with the universe, and like maybe I should like apologize to Destiny.
Wow.
Surely not.
But that would make you
Whoa.
the better llama.
I mean, the fact that I even am thinking about it is just so impressive, Ileana. And
I mean,
Plymouth is just like,
it's
yeah, you
good that
like
friends get
really cleansed
introspective.
the toxicity in this house, and I just truly, truly, you are a very wise teacher, and I would love for you to write for my blog.
That's so wonderful, Miss Paltrot. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And Brian is just like, I'm like shaken to my core, and I don't know how I'm going to recover.
You should
Uh,
see my amazing friend Melissa. I think she'll have just the thing.
that's a very good point. I've got a job to do. Thank you, Ileana. Okay, time to go and take a bath with Melissa. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip. And she honestly looks lighter and sort of much more relaxed than you've seen her. And she clip clops into the bathroom and finds Melissa there. It's like, Melissa, how's it going? It's going great, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? What a lovely
Yeah.
day.
You look
Well,
amazing, Bryony.
oh, thank you. So do you. What?
Thanks.
Okay, so show us what you've done.
Skincare, yeah. Okay, so I have several minuses on this. I've been sabotaged and I am still humdrum. So that's -2 for
But you
each of those,
are
but
in an
I am an
alliance.
alliance.
Yeah.
So I only have -3 on this roll. So let's see.
But I said
Ooh.
Brian is such a good mood for
Okay.
you. Come on, you can do
Yeah.
this.
So that's a 5. But I'm going to use my alliance to reroll because one of them was a 1. So
Go for it.
That's a 7 on the roll, -3,
So that's a 4.
4.
Okay,
Bad.
so that is the high end of bad.
Yeah.
So
So
tell us how that goes.
Melissa, they actually entered to find Melissa already in the bath with a little snorkel on, which is not attractive. She has added. She decided to try and come up with her own moisturizer. Firstly, by adding moisturizer and then conditioner. But then she was like, well, I need other moisturizing things. So she's added oil, she's added mayonnaise, she's added some eggs to try and make a nice emulsifier. And it's just kind of ended up as more of a sort of conditioned salad dressing that is now kind of clumping in her fur. And she's like, it's so refreshing. She's trying to like sort of like paddle in the bath. And it's too small
Right.
for either Bryony or Plymouth to get in either. So she's like, you'll have to take my word for it, or I could let you try it on your hoof. And then she's like, I wouldn't recommend it. So
Bryony is like
nice.
so in such a good mood after her life-changing yoga session. She's just like, do you know what? No, I think I should try it. I think I should be more
You,
open to things. I'm even
you
thinking of
sure?
apologizing today. I'm just like feeling really, you know, evolved right now. And she sort of, you
Uh-huh.
climb out, she gets in, and she spends 2 seconds in there. She's like, this is disgusting. This is,
Mm.
ugh.
I think I should have points for innovation. Um,
What
yeah.
am I doing? This is disgusting. And Destiny's a goat. No, 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 no. When she gets out and sort of shakes it off and it goes everywhere, and Plymouth is just like, ew, 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 and runs off set. Um, Aftermath of this is that they have to basically hose Bryony down to get the like egg smell out of her fur.
Yeah.
Everything's reset, everything's recovered, and then they gather you all for the announcement of the winner. Bridie's there on her own, kind of slightly damp fur, makeup freshly redone, and she's there in the dorm room with you all, and she's like, "Okay, so thank you all very much for your work this week. Plymouth unfortunately had to go and see her nutritionist because there were some incidents on set that potentially well, anyway, so it's time to announce the challenge winner. And the winner this week is, and it's not even really a competition, I'll be honest, Ileana. Who
It's
claps? Who
me?
claps?
You like me? You really like
Honestly, I mean, the effect's not long lasting, especially after an egg bath, but you know, for as long as it lasted, it really did work. So I think you have a promising future in the health and wellness industry.
if you ever want to
Fantastic.
spend again one-on-one time with me and trusting your whole body together with me again, I invite you to have that experience again. As
I will
I kind of look over at
seriously,
as I look over at Kamara.
I will seriously consider it. I will take it under advisement. I will check my schedule. I'll get my people to call your people. Okay, fantastic. Well, I'll be back next week. And the production team are sort of like in 2 days' time. And next week, the theme will be makeovers and style. Anyway, well done, Ileana. I will see you all next time on the popularity contest. Everybody claps, and the producer's like, okay, Bryony out. Bryony's like, get me out of here. What a day. Oh my God, I've got so much to tell my Twitter feed. Spare, sorry. And she heads out. The production team sort of breathe a sigh of relief and look around and say, okay, we've just got to do closing confessionals. Any volunteers to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay, Kamara. Follow me. You know the spot. You know the format. So you go into the confessional booth room, and the producer sits down and says, "So, Kamara, possibly a disappointing day for you. How are you feeling after
It's
today's challenge?"
extremely disappointing. I'm telling you. I don't know what happened there, and I just can't imagine what happened. It was all in there, and I put the hair in. I said the ritual. I mean, um, uh, I said I blessed it, and she was supposed to drink it, and she didn't. I just don't know what to do now. Hopefully, I'll have another opportunity next week. Uh, actually, could you edit all of that, please? I didn't say any of that.
Sure. Okay. Um,
Can we start again?
yes. I would love to start again and forget everything you just said. Fabulous. Difficult episode for you, Kamara. How are you feeling? What are your takeaways?
Next time, I'm definitely going to watch my workspace. Make sure I'm not sure what happened there. All went a bit wrong, but yes. Looking forward to next week and getting another chance to be around Bryony, and yes. Can't wait and hopefully, yeah, next time will be better. Um, Jolly good. Yes, great. Thank you.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Send Destiny in if you would.
Clip, 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 clip. Destiny,
Yeah.
they want you, my darling.
Okay. Clip,
There
clop,
you go.
clip, clop, clip, clop, clip,
Producer's
clop.
like, Destiny. The good news is you can finally take off those hoof covers.
Thank goodness. Ooh, they're so soft though now.
Uh, yeah. How do you feel the episode went?
I think it went great. I feel like I went from the bottom and I'm in the top now. And I just gotta say, everyone else better watch their back. Melissa, especially. She broke off her alliance. So now she's gonna pay.
In what way?
You'll see. I guess you never really did know why I am no longer with the Llama Tears, other than I'm too old, but why I got kicked off the Llama Tears in the first place.
Um, is that something that you want to confess now or leave to?
No, but all
Oh,
I'm going to say is that some of the Llama Tears were mean to me, like these people are, these llama people are. So they better watch out. they don't know what I'm capable of.
That's wow. I honestly don't. I look forward to finding out.
And
Um,
tell Bryony that I'm in for her job as well.
oh, I think she knows. I think she knows.
Oh, she's old. Okay, bye.
Uh, okay, thank you. Can you send it? Can you send it, Ileana?
Sure. Uh, hey.
Hi, that's me. Hi.
Yeah, they want you next now.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
Bye. Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap.
In you come, and the producer's like, Ileana, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. That's so kind of you to say. And congratulations on capturing what I think will be a very fun episode for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, certainly eventful. So how are you feeling after that episode? Is there, you must be on cloud nine after your win.
I feel like the floofiest llama in the world, and I want everyone to see that being kind and being friends really is what pays off in the end. And I hope that all of us here on the show can come out being good friends after all, and then we'll all feel like winners.
You know, Ileana, going into this process, I absolutely did not expect that to be the takeaway of the show, but I mean, today, being nice won out. So, well done, you. Yeah.
Are you saying there are instances where it doesn't win out? It always should win out.
Uh, do you know, right now, none are coming to mind. So maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Um, yes.
I'm
So,
confused.
do you have a strategy for how you're going to maintain this winning streak?
Oh, I guess keep doing my best and think about what my friends here would do. Think very hard about how they're going to approach this, and think harder than them, I guess.
Think harder than the
Thinking.
other competitors. Yes. Did you know you had such incredible yoga skills?
Um, no, I, I, I learned it all right on the spot, and a lot of followers sent in advice and tips, and I think Bryony was the real star, and I'm really happy to have uplifted Bryony in that moment. I felt like she really needed it.
Just incredible work. Incredible work, Ileana. Well done. Um, great. Can you send in uh, Melissa for me, please?
Okay, thank you. Clip, clap,
Thank
clip, clap,
you.
clip,
Thank
clap.
you. Good luck next week. Um, and Melissa, you come on into the booth.
Squelch, squelch, squelch. She hasn't quite
Squelch.
finished cleaning off.
Getting all the egg out. Okay, great. Melissa, feel free to crack the window a little.
Yeah.
Uh, so, not your week.
No. If anything, I feel that I learned absolutely nothing from last week, and I didn't apply any of the skills I could have learnt to this week. Uh, yeah, not great. Not great at all. Embarrassed myself for no reason, really. No one even, half my followers say that I'm not even coming across well. No one cares, it seems, if I do well or not. So, what's even the point?
Well, it's all still to play for, you know. You know,
I
winning
suppose.
winning episodes and winning challenges. It's it's good for the image, but you could still win the whole show. Everybody is still in the running. That's how this
True.
competition works. You know, it all comes down to that final
Very
challenge,
true.
and you know, winning along the way can help, but you could smash it the next couple of weeks. You just don't know. How are you feeling about makeovers as a style and makeovers
Oh,
as
I am
a
very excited for that. Um, yeah, I think I will be amazing at that. Despite the fact that I have done terribly in the last two challenges, I know that this one is the one that I will do amazingly in. And I
that's
have
the
complete
spirit.
confidence in myself going forwards.
That is the spirit, and you know, perhaps crucially, you've ended an alliance that I think you quote said was dragging you down.
Yes, yeah. And I do think that at the moment Ileana is doing well, so it makes sense for me to be besties with her for now.
Yeah, hitch
But
yourself
we'll
to her
see,
wagon.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Okay, wonderful. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Good luck with the
Thanks.
next
Thanks,
episode. We're all
everyone.
rooting for you. And yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
Squelch, 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 squelch,
squelch, squelch, squelch, squelch.
Bye.
Okay, and that is the end of this episode of the Popularity Contest. Well done, everybody. Those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. The public vote should be open in just a few seconds. Our two lowest scoring llamas of the day are Kamara and Melissa. You will vote for which of them will do the dreaded forfeit next time. In a moment, when we finish the stream, we will be raiding Madbird Streams. Madbird Streams is the raid target this week. Please go over there once this stream finishes and show them some love. Uh, for now, I have been Everis Burke, she, her. This is a game of my own writing. You can find me on Kickstarter, kickstarting Drama Llamas. We have actually funded in the first week of being live, which very grateful for, but we have some wonderful stretch goals that we're going for. So if you did enjoy today's broadcast, please consider supporting the project. And we're going to go around our wonderful cast and find out where we can find them all. Ida, tell the good people where to find you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ida. I am actually not a llama. This will all come off very momentarily.
Subterfuge.
And you can find me at my Twitter, in the pan. What other shows am I doing? Tomorrow, you can find me here at Girls Run These Worlds, where I am not as friendly and kind. I will be playing Aliens RPG. It's a horror story based on the Aliens franchise. Um, a space lobster broke out of someone's skull very rudely, and there is something bipedal walking around that we're not sure about. And in my lovely drama pot stirring fashion, our characters don't know about the aliens and xenomorphs, so I told the character who saw it, hey, it might be a survivor. Why don't you call out to them?
Stirring
Um,
it.
Also find me at on Tuesday at Horde of Tales, where I'll be continuing an Eberron campaign where my character died. I'm still dead, but my wonderful GM has figured out a mechanic to keep me around from beyond the grave as my party tries to connect my body and soul. I was dead. Now my ghost is back, so I'm undead. I'm not sure. Come watch us at 7 p.m. GMT to find out what happens there.
Fabulous. Wonderful. Mary,
Uh,
plug what you got to plug.
Myself. You can find me at Mary _ maker of chains. And it's called that because that is what I make. I make chains for piercings and jewelry, and you can find my jewelry business at Ritual Jewelry Co. www.ritualjewelryco.co.uk, and mainly on Etsy. So Etsy/Ritual Jewelry Co. And yeah, come and buy my stuff.
Amazing. It is lovely stuff. It is very, very nice. I have a few pieces myself. Wonderful. Philippa, tell the good people.
Yeah, my name's Philippa Mort. You can find me at most places on the internet at Mort Philippa, Philippa with one L, two P's. Particularly at the moment, talking about crowdfunding, I've been doing a lot of coverage of Zine Month, of which Drama Llamas is part of. And so if you want to see a lot of little short previews of various different games, you can find that all on my TikTok, where I'm talking about lots of different ones. So head over there and give those videos a look at and see if any other games catch your interest, as well as Drama Llamas, obviously. And also, if you are interested, I also write some of my own games and adventures on my Itch.io and on Drive Through RPG. But you can find all of those on my Twitter and TikTok and all of that lot at Mort Philippa. And that is me.
Fabulous. And Rowena.
Hey friends, Dr. Rowena Winkler here. I can be found on all the socials at RB Winkler PhD. I am a career coach and a women's empowerment coach, and a strategic communication professor. And other than that, I'm doing this, which has been a ton of fun. And I'm also, for the first time post COVID, in a real life musical, The Wedding Singer at Silhouette Stages in Columbia, Maryland. So that's where you'll catch me when I'm not here.
Fabulous. Amazing. Well, wonderful. We'll be back next week at the same time to see who's doing the forfeit. I cannot wait. Remember, we are raiding Madbird streams. Head over there. Thank you very much for watching and good evening. Bye.
Bye.